Henrietta Lacks, the forgotten woman whose cells saved millions. Every year, millions of people around the world are saved or benefit from incredible medical advancements, vaccines, cancer drugs, gene therapies. But there's a crucial part of that story that few people know. A woman who made an unwitting and anonymous contribution to almost all of those breakthroughs. She was Henrietta Lacks. Welcome to Stories That Stay, where we uncover the forgotten tales of those who shaped history, yet whose names aren't fully recorded in textbooks. Today, we're going to tell the story of Henrietta Lacks, the woman whose immortal cells changed medicine forever, but whose story was buried in obscurity for decades. Henrietta Lacks was born Loretta Pleasant in 1920 in Roanoke, Virginia. She later changed her name to Henrietta. She was an African-American woman growing up in a poor tobacco farming family. Henrietta married her cousin David Day Lacks and moved with him to Clover, Virginia, and later to Turner Station, Maryland, seeking a better life. She was a devoted mother of 5 children, a hard-working wife, and an active member of her community. Her life, like many African-American women at the time, was fraught with racial and economic hardship and injustice. Henrietta was a strong, vibrant woman, loved by those around her. But in early 1951, her life took a tragic turn. In January 1951, Henrietta went to Johns Hopkins Hospital in Baltimore, Maryland, one of the few hospitals at the time that treated Black patients. She was diagnosed with a very aggressive form of cervical cancer. During her treatment, a doctor named George Gay, a researcher at Johns Hopkins, took samples of Henrietta's tumor cells without her or her family's consent. At the time, taking tissue samples from patients for research was a common practice and did not require permission. Gay's goal was to grow human cells in a lab for cancer research, something no one had successfully done before. A miracle happened. While most other human cells died after a few days in the lab, Henrietta's cells multiplied endlessly. They doubled every 24 hours, creating the first immortal human cell line in medical history. They were named HeLa cells, an abbreviation of the first 2 letters of Henrietta Lacks' name. While Henrietta Lacks passed away in October 1951, just months after her diagnosis, her cells continued to live and thrive. They were cloned, packaged, and sent all over the world. HeLa cells became an indispensable research tool, helping scientists achieve unprecedented breakthroughs. Polio vaccine development. HeLa cells were key to testing Jonas Salk's polio vaccine. Cancer research, they helped understand how cancer develops and spreads, leading to the development of new treatments. Gene therapy and genetic mapping. HeLa cells played a crucial role in mapping the human genome and researching genetic diseases. HIV/AIDS research, the effects of radiation, and countless other fields. And most recently, HeLa cells played a significant role in the research and development of COVID-19 vaccines. Over 11,000 patents have been filed related to HeLa cells. Henrietta Lacks' cells were cultured in such vast quantities that if gathered, they could weigh tons and cover the entire world. She, a poor woman, became one of the most significant contributors to modern medicine, though she never knew it. For over 2 decades, the identity of HeLa was kept secret. Henrietta Lacks' family lived in poverty, without health insurance, while pharmaceutical companies and researchers earned billions of dollars from her cells. It wasn't until the 1970s, when scientists contacted the Lacks family to obtain blood samples for further research into Henrietta's genetics, that they began to learn the shocking truth. Their mother, wife, grandmother had been living in laboratories around the world. The family was met with confusion, anger, and a feeling of exploitation. They didn't understand the science, and no one clearly explained it to them. Henrietta Lacks' story sparked major debates about medical ethics, patient privacy, informed consent, and racial justice in scientific research. It forced the scientific community to re-examine its rules and ethics. Today, Henrietta Lacks' story is more widely known thanks to Rebecca Skloot's book, The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks, and the film adaptation. Her life, her unwitting contribution, and her family's struggle have become a powerful symbol of the complexities of medicine and ethics. Henrietta Lacks, an ordinary woman, became an extraordinary figure in medical history. Her story is not just about cells, but about people, about justice, and about how we remember such quiet contributions. Henrietta Lacks' story truly stays in our minds, not just for its scientific contributions, but for the profound ethical questions it raises. Do you know of any other similar stories of forgotten contributions in medicine or science? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Stories That Stay so you don't miss other meaningful stories, and share this video if you want Henrietta Lacks' story to be widely known. Thank you for listening. See you in the next stories.